So I remember I went to the Provo MTC and I got my flight itinerary and I was traveling alone. I was the only person from the Provo MTC going to my mission. And I was so nervous that I'd show up in the airport and no one would be there to pick me up and I'd have no way to contact them. And I got sent to the El Paso, Texas airport, and then my mission president came and picked me up and drove me across the border to my mission. But I got there and my flight had been delayed and I talked to church travel on the phone and there'd been a lot of confusion and they told my president that I'd be getting in at 8 and I got in at 7. And so I was sitting there for 30 minutes going, there's no one in this airport. I don't know what I'm going to do. And then my mission president was very punctual, so he showed up at 7:30 to be 30 minutes early for me getting there at 8, but I'd already been waiting. So it was an interesting first impression. He shows up and, Emma Clark, what? What are you doing here? But it was fun. And then I got to ride alone with my mission president and his wife across the border into my mission. And I was so overwhelmed because they spoke Spanish so fast. And I knew Spanish, but did not understand most of what they were saying. But that first night was fun. I stayed in a hotel with another sister who had come from the Mexico MTC, and she was from Guatemala, also didn't understand what she was saying. And I just remember feeling, okay, here you go, ready to be humbled, and you're gonna learn Spanish for real, and you're just gonna try to love people and figure it out. But the next day I met my trainer, and she actually spoke pretty good English because she'd been studying it in college before she came out on her mission. She was Mexican, and that was such a tender mercy to have a trainer who spoke good English. And she thought that it was a tender mercy that I spoke good enough Spanish that we could communicate really well. And I remember we got in the taxi to leave the mission office to go to our area on my first day, and she just started chatting with that taxi driver. I just remember that she contacted that guy, and she just set a great example from the first moment that you need to talk to everyone about the gospel and about your role as a missionary and invite everyone to learn.